Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez and this is my weekly Moonday Oracle Reading. And this is going to be a message of guidance and insight into the energy of the week ahead. This is specifically for the week of April 24th, 2023. However, these readings do work in divine timing, which means that everyone who is meant to find themselves here will find themselves here watching this reading in exact divine timing. So it doesn't matter if you're not watching it this week, if you're not watching it live, and you're watching this on the replay months from now. Again, this is going to be when this message is going to resonate most with you. Okay. So with that said, these readings are not individualized personal readings that I'm doing here for everyone. This is more of a generalized overview for the collective, for the energy of the week. And that gives us that insight or that heads up and that awareness into what it is that the main theme, if you will, is going on this week. And we have that awareness. It's the power to allow us to move in divine flow or align more harmoniously with the energy of circumstances. It allows you to really, kind of take the opportunity to take advantage of that energy, having the awareness of what it is that it's facilitating versus kind of not knowing what's going on and just moving blindly and kind of sometimes just resisting any shifts and changes or energy themes that are going on, or versus just getting, kind of beat down by it at times without not knowing what's going on. So again, awareness is key and allows us to work more in flow. All right, so if you are interested in booking a private reading with me, you can do that. Readings do happen just like this across space and time, so you do not have to be in person with me or near me. I also work with energy healing, so I do have energy healing sessions available both remotely as well as in person. Hello, beautiful Brenna. Welcome and thank you for being here. I hope you're having a fantastic moon day. So if you're interested in the different sorts of readings and services that I offer, you can check out my website at magicalme.com and get more information there. Also, my sister business, oraclesofthelight.com as well. So right now, news and announcements, I'll go over those really quickly. So Oracles of the Light, and so my partner Karen and I, we are currently offering a month-to-month Cosmic Oracle group. So this is a paid membership only group. But this group runs month to month. So what that means is that you have the opportunity to join or leave every month as you feel called to or as you're able to do so. So every month, and right now it is open for registration for the month of May, we offer daily guidance in this private group for the members. It's a daily oracle message for us as a collective in there. So every morning you wake up to a brand new message from either myself or Karen, using oracle cards as well as tarot cards. Karen and I also both work with the planetary alignments that are going on. So I'll bring forward oracular perspectives into the energy forecasts. So anything major that is relevant to what we need to know, any major cosmic alignments or any stargates that are happening, any gateways, I'll talk about that and I'll pull cards for that for us as a collective in the group privately. So full moons, new moons, eclipses, royal stargates that are opening, gives you a lot of insight into the star systems as well. Any planetary conjunctions, oppositions, anything major that we need to know about that's going to impact us. But then we take it a step further, and Karen actually does bi-monthly sound healing clips. So she'll create this symphony of frequencies aligned with whatever cosmic energy is going on that I spoke of. So for example, she'll bring in the planetary frequencies of, let's say, Venus conjunct the sun. So she'll do a little symphony of like Venus and the sun together and create a sound clip for you to listen to in your own time that actually brings you into that harmonic resonance. So she does that twice a month, kind of summing up all of the energy forecasts that I do throughout the month. I also take it a step further and ask everybody in the group to share their birth chart information. When they give that to me, I'm able to actually tell you during the energy forecast what house or area of your chart this particular alignment is happening in, and then I will actually pull a card for you to go along to give you that insight as to what is going on specifically with you and with that house, how it's going to specifically impact you. So it's really awesome. $33 for the month is all that we ask. Again, you'll get daily oracle messages every day when you wake up. Sporadic cosmic energy forecasts depending upon what's going on, and those bi-monthly cosmic sound messages from Karen. So month full of magic. If you're interested, I will be sending or creating the event probably tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. You can always send me a private message as well. I'll give you the link to purchase it and then get you added to the group as of the first of the month. Okay, but registration is open now. Hello, Eleanor. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Hi, Dawn. Happy Moon Day to you as well. Dot, welcome, love. It's so good to see you here. Glad you made it as well. Thank you, ladies, for joining. All right, so the only other thing that I have to offer right now is a brand new reading. So some of you might be familiar with my year ahead readings that I offer I try to offer them every November for the end of the year to prepare for the year ahead, because I get so busy with them and so booked that it really does take me months to get through them, which is not complaining. It's a beautiful blessing. But these readings, I do them throughout the year. But because of that, because they're such long, lengthy readings, they can be a little bit, some people, might not be within their price range. So I actually was guided to bring forward a 6-month year ahead reading. So it gives you the information or insight as to what is going to come forward in the second half of the year for you. So it actually plays out for June through December of 2023. So those of you who were not able to take advantage of the year ahead reading for 2023, that 6-month reading is now available. If you're interested, just send me a message. I'll get you the information. But it is 6 months of insight. So I break down each month and give you guidance and insight using oracle cards as well as tarot cards. And I'll also give you a bonus messenger for the year that comes forward as your guide, your champion, to help you get through anything that you might need to, whatever it is that your theme is throughout that 6-month period. So if you're interested, there's an early bird special running till May 5th only for $55. Thereafter, it will be $75. So again, if you're interested, send me a message and let me know. And I do believe that there is a post on my page. You can find that as well. All right. Okay, I think that's it for news and announcements right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I've already gone over, how these readings work. Again, this is not individual readings that I'm doing here today for everyone. It's more of generalized overview for the week ahead, what we almost need to know. Today, the sun actually conjuncts our north node in the sign of Taurus. I'm not going to go too much into detail because this is what I do in the Cosmic Oracle group. But just letting you know that it is quite a powerful day because our north and south nodes collectively, now we have our individual ones in our own, depending upon, like in your birth chart, where they were during the time of your birth. However, collectively, the north and south node do move every 18 months, I want to say, so about every year and a half. And so that it impacts us all collectively. Depending upon where they are is really where is kind of the theme, if you will. So right now, the North Node has been in Taurus. Yes, Brenna. So this is all in your wheelhouse. Lovely. And Taurus rules over the area of our heart chakra, number one, but also it's linked into planet Venus. So it's all about, our value, our self-worth, self-love, what we value, our relationship to value, to money, finances, and relationships as well. So North Node is our higher destiny, and that is what is meant for us. So as we go through each zodiac, even if it's not like Brenna's, oh, look at there, Robin, you too, and how cool is that? So yeah, so it's beautiful, beautiful time for you all, but for all of us also as a collective, as it will shift in July. The North and South Node will actually be shifting. South Node is our karma, North Node is our destiny, our higher calling, what is meant for us. So right now with the sun influence, when we say conjunct, they come together. They're like smack on top of one another. And so the sun is actually bringing in that life force energy, that vitality. So it's the last time that the sun will actually be conjunct the North Node while in Taurus. Because again, in July, the North Node will be changing to a different zodiac. I believe Aries, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Aries or Libra. So with that said, it's bringing in this finalizing and enhancing or empowering. Think of what the sun does for us. It's our power center, that vitality, that life force, that, kind of nourishing, and brings, it allows things to be amplified, if you will. So what it's doing with this North Node in Taurus is bringing about some lasting boosts in those areas that we have been experiencing. And again, it would pertain to wherever Taurus is located in your chart as well. So that's why the Cosmic Oracle is really beneficial, because I can give you that information then. But it's helping us for all of us, have this boost in that self-relationship with self-expression, self-love, again, self-worth, what we value, and really helping us to make this, especially it's coming right on top of that solar eclipse that we just had in the new moon in Aries. These are all like catapulting us more towards what is of value for us, moving into alignment with our higher calling, the higher destiny. That makes sense to everybody. So again, it's much more intricate than that, but trying to just give you a bit of understanding as to how we are kind of starting this week out, which is really beautiful and quite powerful. So I don't know about all of you, but I have felt really blessed today. The energy feels really high, but also like very like this whole state of like just being at peace within, if that makes sense. And I think that that's where Taurus comes in, because it is all about that self-expression and self-love. All right. So with that said, let's get into this Moon Day message. Hello, Laura. Welcome, beautiful. Thanks for being here with us. Perfect timing. But anything that I said as far as, news and announcements go, and this little bit that I just did about the astrology today, you can see that back on the replay, okay? All right, so let's bring it into sacred space really quickly. So just asking us all to really kind of create an energetic safe space or sacred space to detach, since we are sharing energy across space and time right now, just detaching from anything that might be any chaos, any worry, any stress, anything that might be going on around you. If you can safely do so, obviously, being mindful of your surroundings, if you need to be. But if you can, you don't have to. Just going to give you this little practice that you can do every day, whenever you need it, to come back to center, to come back into your body, and to come into the here and now. All right. Hello, Rosemaria. Welcome, gorgeous. Thanks for being here. All right. So at this time, we're just asking for safe space to be created around us, that we all be protected in love and light as we bring forth this divine message of insight for the week ahead. Just going to ask you to close your eyes and just take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And release through your mouth. And as you do, just allow your body to soften. Releasing all tension. Anywhere you're holding stress within your body, unclench your jaw. Soften your back. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And release. Again, just allowing all thoughts, all worry, all stress to just leave your mind, connecting only in this present moment of the eternal now. And just connecting into your body. And one more deep breath in. And as you release, you can just place your hand upon your heart center, just connecting with that beautiful heart and space within you, tapping into your feeling center. And then you can open your eyes. Hello, beautiful Maria. Welcome and happy Moon Day. Thanks for being here, Goddess. I appreciate you. All right, so actually, I wanted to just do a mic check, and I didn't do that. So how quality of sound, is it good for everyone? I'm going to go ahead and share this as well, since I also neglected to do that. Just bear with me one moment. Robin says, is this okay if I'm pregnant? Absolutely, my dear. If anything, what it's doing is it's actually bringing to a state of tranquility and calming, you know, it calms the body. So it actually, I feel as if you helped me get pregnant. Oh my goodness, girl. Well, that is not in my wheelhouse, but it is. Do you mean, like, you definitely need to clarify that, because I feel like right now, well then, no, but sorry, that caught me so off guard. Do you mean at a different, like with a different reading or something that I did? Oh my goodness. Okay. I would love to hear more about that. Please feel free to share and elaborate if you want to and you feel comfortable doing so. Love to hear more about that. It just totally caught me off guard. I think I might even be blushing. But as far as, yes, being pregnant, this is actually something that it's going to help to keep you stress-free. Obviously, anything that's going to keep you stress-free is great for baby. And it helps to just like lower your blood pressure. I know a lot of women when they're pregnant, they actually struggle with high blood pressure. So absolutely, this is something that you can do all the time, daily, or any time that you just feel like overwhelmed, stressed. You know, when you're carrying another human inside of you, your body does take on an extreme amount of stress that we don't even realize. So we as women are superhuman for sure. Okay. All right. Let me just share this really quickly. Okay. Done. All right. Hey, Sue. Welcome, beautiful. Thanks for being here. Yes, with that specific moon. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, definitely would love to hear more about that. Sounds good, Dawn. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Appreciate that. All right. So with that said, and here I am talking about it's not in my wheelhouse. I don't do those things. But yeah, I'm working with the spellcasting oracle cards today. It's more, they should actually, the name is a little off-putting, but it's not spellcasting. I don't have any problems with that. But it's more manifesting, I feel like, is what these cards are. They're like manifesting cards. So they're actually really cool. But these are by Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Micklejohn Free. So with that said, let's go ahead and see what comes forward. All right, so asking for guidance and insight for the week ahead for the collective's highest and greatest good for April 24th, 2023, and what we all most need to know this week. Oh. This is funny. You're going to laugh because I just happened to glance really quickly at the bottom of the deck, and I actually was not, they're not the cards, it's not the card that I'm reading. We actually did get two cards, but it's fertility, and she's pregnant in this card. So, like, Spirit's always listening. Always listening. Fertility. Funny, Yvonne. Okay, so these aren't the type of readings that I'm doing here today, but since you're all asking, it's almost like Spirit's kind of, like, taking advantage. Look at the cat, Yvonne. I normally don't answer these sort of questions. You guys know how I work. Look at the cat in the branches, and I did this before I even saw your comment pop up. So I would say yes, sweetheart. You probably have an animal guide or a spirit guide, because that's one of our cards, that's coming forward as a soul connection for you that's actually ready to fulfill your contract together. So yeah, and I got goosebumps. Look at them. There's confirmation once again. So there you go. Look at this whole new way of Moon Day happening. It's magic. So dear Robin, yep, fertility for you, sweetheart. I think you're spot on with what maybe I just kind of planted a seed for you and it just put you in that train of thought. That positive thinking opened up that space of fertility for you. Beautiful. Yeah, so you are more powerful than even we all give ourselves credit for. So you will absolutely make that happen, sweetheart. Okay. So the cards, spirit guide and clarity. I love that. So it's like, first of all, the clarity to me speaks to confirmation of what you're all asking and, what we've been feeling. But moving into the energy of this week, I love the spirit guide card because it does show I'm actually not getting spirit guide as much as I'm getting integration with your higher self, with a higher version or aspect of yourself. And if you've been following Moon Day for a few weeks, you know that I've been talking a lot about quantum leaping timelines right now, that we are transcending old karmic cycles and patterning, leaving karmic people, karmic situations and circumstances behind because we have successfully done the work. We've successfully leveled up through learning the lessons, standing in our power, doing some healing, lots of forgiveness messages. So to me, this is like your higher self and this what we call that more physical self, that consciousness merging. And this is a Vesica Pisces, these two circles here, and then that yoni looking, see that there, which is the point of conception and birthing. So once again, fertility, everybody getting pregnant. No, I'm kidding. Not happening. So it was metaphorical pregnant. We are ripe with potential and fertility for what we are birthing this week because we are having that sun conjuncting and amplifying the energy of that North Node in Taurus. So could there literally be literal conceptions that happen? Mm-hmm. Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, all about love, relationships. And so that magic, if it's in divine alignment for you, absolutely, that could happen too. But this is about the birthing of your higher potential. And I feel like the merging, you see these two energies, that's your higher self, your physical self, that consciousness merge, integrating and birthing a new reality for you from that space, which is going to be a space of ascension. And I don't say that in a way that is like arrogant or, an ego. It's a way of you have leveled up and are able to transcend a level of consciousness that is outdated and no longer serving you, moving more and more in your divine essence. And so you're able to actually move now from that space, which is, I want to say karma free, but as we know, we incur karma on a daily basis. It is not good or bad. It's what you are saying, thinking, doing, putting into the universe. With that said, be mindful of what you are saying, doing, and thinking. And if it is not in alignment with love or highest intentions, or, you're thinking negative thoughts about yourself or your life, or you're thinking negative thoughts about others, or you're doing harmful things to others, well, that's the space that you're creating from, all right? So this week, Spirit is guiding us, and I say Spirit as a catch-all. This could be your family of light. This could be your higher self. This could be, like soul family coming in to help you make that break into this new paradigm, this new reality. And clarity is, I feel like it's saying where we've been having the push and the pull between timelines, because we have been floating in between for quite some time, for quite a few months actually, where we've been in the process of doing that healing work that was essential to the level up. We couldn't level up until we did that healing work. And it's been prompting us with all those planetary alignments, Saturn making a big move that it hasn't made in 3 years, Pluto making a big move that it hadn't made in like 15 years. And actually, the major move with Pluto hadn't happened in our life. It's like once in a lifetime. So big stuff has been coaching us is what I want to get. It's like it's been pushing us towards that ascension point. And here we are. So now we've reached that point of ascension. What you have been, even if it's unconsciously, although I do feel like you're probably conscious of this, but even if it's been unconsciously, your breakthrough revelation is clear this week. This is the moment where it's like we are set free and the path ahead is now clear, where that path ahead has kind of been foggy. It's been clouded, it's been rocky, and it's like, you know, maybe where you want to go or where you're feeling called to or what has been breaking away. But there maybe there's been some back and forth in the future, because we know the future isn't set in stone, but that path ahead and what your next part of your journey is going to look like hadn't been clear yet. There was just too much unseen because, again, everything is dependent upon your self-work, right? So now it's like that work has been accomplished, and it has maybe feel like, well, I don't really know that I did anything, or sometimes it happens in the form of people being removed from your lives. So divine intervention is at play and has been at play with our spirit team, with our higher alignment, our soul, what is meant for us, you know, that soul work. Divine intervention has been occurring. And again, it could look like situations ending. It could look like changes and twists in the story that you didn't see coming. People being removed and falling away. That is how you know that you're changing. That is how you know that you're leveling up, because you're no longer in resonance with those circumstances. So in order to ascend or transcend some of those things that would keep you in that old space. Brenna, yeah, employment is one of them. Yeah. So, things that are ending, falling away, it's preparing you for what is needing to enter your life to get you into that North Node space, right? So this week we have that birthing of a new timeline, the integration of the higher timeline and the old timeline, now creating its, because that Vesica Pisces is all about higher, heaven on earth, creating that life, that new life, that third element, right? That next higher alchemical output, if you will. So what wasn't clear is now becoming clear this week. So you will have new experiences coming forward. You're being prepped for those. You're being moved into that divine alignment. So if things are still in the process for some of you that might be changing, transforming, falling away, and you still don't see it, trust the unfoldings of the universe. Trust what is happening, because it is happening for you and for what is trying to come to you, to meet you at this new level of resonance, right? So expect magic, expect the unexpected, expect new connections. Could be new relationships. It could be new employment opportunities. It could be new contacts. It could be new moves. It could be anything. Be open to receiving without trying to control it. You will have your clarity this week. All right, everyone. So that is our Magical Moonday message for this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you all for being present with me, both live, and look at 555 when I end. My tablet here is 38%, which is an 11, which speaks to literally if this is what an 1111 looks like. Literally. So it's descending into a higher timeline with higher consciousness, new doorways opening, new opportunities. This is a portal. We are in that window of the eclipse portal, as well as the one portal opened up, the solar eclipse opened it on the 20th, and then 5/5 on May 5th will be the next eclipse, which will be on the full moon. All right, so we're in a very powerful window, everybody, where all these change, eclipses are change, transformation, unpredictable, unexpected events. But again, they're always working for us. All right. All right, my loves. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a blessed and magical week. Take care of you.